Welcome back to Boujee Bravo Bitches, where we talk all that Bravo tea from basic to bougie. We're your hosts. I'm Jenna.
I'm Darcy.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get into it, bitch.
Hey, bitches.
Hello.
So this week I thought, okay, Bravo's going to take the week off, but we're certainly not. And, we'll come and we'll, do a little light and fun and fluffy. And then, boom, we get hit with the Kyle and Mauricio potential divorce scandal yesterday. So much for light and fluffy.
Here we were thinking we weren't going to have a lot to say, and, well, we were wrong.
We were so wrong. So Darcy's the one that, shared it in our group chat first. So, Darce, give us all your thoughts.
Yeah.
So the rumors about them splitting and Mo cheating and all of this stuff have kind of been out there for a really long time. So I can't say that I was shocked to see the article in People, but it's still it's kind of shocking. They've been together for 27 years. That's a really long time. And I think by Hollywood standards and Beverly Hills standards, that is a lifetime of a relationship.
For
so
real.
It's just, it's fucking crazy.
Only surpassed by Lisa Vanderpump and Ken Todd.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I was honestly in disbelief. I know that the rumors were out there. I just did not believe them. I would have never believed them. I was like, oh, it's just a rumor. It's not true. I was shocked. When you sent me the article, my face probably turned white. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it.
I'm with you, Amanda. Obviously we've seen them all. We've seen the weird Kyle's hanging out with this female country star rumors, and I do think there's probably some truth to the Mo cheating rumors, but never in a million did I think that they would separate. And then when Darcy sent that and it was People via Dave Quinn, I'm like, okay, no, this is real.
Do you think they got paid for that People article? They had to have, right? They had to.
You get paid for People, for
yeah.
sure.
And they dropped it on the day before a holiday because you don't get that much news cycle because people are out and about.
Right.
I don't even, honestly, on TikTok, swiping up on the rumors. I'm not wasting my time watching this video.
Yeah.
Now I wish I would have watched them and listened to what people had to say.
Now I had to go back and listen to everything, including I had to go back to the Dinner Party from Hell, season 1, because Alison Dubois, the medium, was clearly correct.
Did you see she posted and she said, what did she say? She's funny.
It.
Oh, you did? Yeah, look it up so you could read it. That was hilarious. She's like, I know I was right.
She said
she'd been waiting years to be able to say I was, but what she said, she kind of nailed it.
Yeah, she was like, thank you to you armchair psychics.
This is
as soon as the kids get older.
Medium Allison. My phone is blowing up from reporters now that Kyle and Mauricio have separated. So here's my comment. I don't wish Kyle ill. I hope she finds what she's looking for. I guess I'm the only one who saw, in quotations, this coming. People kept telling me I was picking up on Camille's divorce, not Kyle. Okay, you armchair psychics can sit down now. Mic drop.
I mean, so good. She is vindicated. He will really never emotionally fulfill you.
Well,
it's been a season of vindication on Bravo. You've got Miami Girl, it came full circle. Alison Dubois is coming full circle.
Obviously more is going to come out. And so I woke up this morning to at 4:30 to work out. And I see that Kyle and Mauricio have both made a post. It's the same thing. It says, in regards to the news that came out about us today, any claims regarding us divorcing are untrue. However, yes, we have had a rough year, the most challenging one of our marriage, but we both love and respect each other tremendously. There's been no wrongdoing on anyone's part. Although we are in the public eye, we ask to be able to work through our issues privately. While it may be entertaining to speculate, please do not create false stories to fit a further salacious narrative. Thank you for your love and support. Kyle and Mauricio.
So let's speculate. What do you think led to this?
Well, firstly, she says that the rumors are untrue, but doesn't actually say we're working it out. She just says we want to work through this privately. So
yeah,
to me, you're not saying that you're not separating. But
no, I think they're definitely separating
at dinner together yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah,
they were working on their statement.
Probably.
They were writing it out. So they were just in Aspen at the wedding.
Right.
And people are like, there's no picture posted of them together.
No, they didn't. He was in group shots, but
yes,
that's it.
Exactly. I mean, what would lead to them divorcing after 27 years? I guess your life changes when you become super rich and super famous, right?
Yeah. Well, so the one thing I will say is I did watch the Buying Beverly Hills on Netflix, like Mauricio and his daughters, like sort of selling sunset style show, and she was not on it at all. She was like at the end cast party, like kind of just in the background, and I just thought it was really odd, just because like the agency has taken like up so many of our Real Housewives of
Yeah.
Beverly Hills minutes, but
But do you think that could have been due to her Bravo contract? Like she's not allowed to film on
mm,
other shows?
I don't know. I guess it's possible, but it did seem weird. Like she wasn't really talked about much either.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Maybe they didn't. I don't know. It's like, I think he probably cheated. She's probably wants a different, I don't, I have no idea what would lead to their divorce. I don't know, actually.
Yeah. Obviously, more is going to come out. Do you guys think she's been cheating with Morgan Wade, the country singer?
I don't know. All
It
of this
seems
is
weird.
just like insane. And is Morgan Wade a lesbian? Like, is she an out lesbian?
So I looked it up and she's not. She was dating a male before. So maybe she's bisexual.
Hmm.
There's nothing wrong with that, happy pride.
Maybe they
Um,
both are.
I see Kyle being into the lady pond
You do, yeah.
back in the day, like
I
30
feel like
years ago.
she's
Yeah, I could
so
see
like
that.
judgy and like I don't know. I mean, I guess like undercover, sure, why not? But I don't see her with the country star. I feel like if she is dipping toes in Lady Pond, Morgan Wade doesn't seem like her type. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, but there is a lot of posts of them together. I actually
I
just saw a
know.
TikTok this morning of them walking down the streets of Nashville together on June 7th.
It is weird.
Well, and
Yeah.
if you look through this Morgan's Instagram, any like post she has up of herself in like a sports bra or like, like in a mirror, Kyle's always under it commenting
Right.
stunning. Like every
Flames.
single one. Stunning,
Yeah.
stunning. Um,
Someone said it's a very Bronwyn type of thing that's happening here. And let me just
Right.
say, I hope not, because as much as I'm not like a big Kyle fan, I absolutely hate Bronwyn
Don't-
with a
yeah.
fury of 1,000 suns.
We could
Okay.
not talk about Bronwyn and that would be fine.
All
Let's not get for any airtime.
right. All right.
I think it's so interesting that like we were all kind of ignoring the signs. The other thing is
Yeah.
like we're all so now like on high alert from Scandival. Like we're ready for any type of like salacious scandal. So
Yeah.
that we could also be like now making a mountain out of a molehill. I don't know.
I don't know.
TBD.
This is weird. This is weird.
TBD. I'm curious to hear like all of our fans' thoughts. So, go comment on our post on Instagram because I want to know what everyone thinks. Because I'm still kind of shocked.
I'm
Not,
very shocked.
I'm not like we need to do like an emergency episode. Like this is such breaking news, Scandival type shocked, but I'm surprised.
I'm
I
very
feel
surprised.
like I would have expected Harry Hamlin and Lisa Rinna to divorce before
See,
this.
I don't think that they will. I think they'll be together for the long haul. They
No,
just took another loan out on their house.
I saw that.
I saw
4.3
that.
million. 4.3 mil. No, I don't think they would divorce, but I would
Yeah.
have expected them before I would have
Before?
expected Kyle and Mauricio.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's wild. It's a
You know,
wild
just
time.
we'll enter the therapist corner for a moment. But like when your kids do grow up, if you don't work hard on your marriage in the in between, you're just kind of left with whatever shit dust crumbs are there. So, the kids are kind of growing up. Maybe that's what's happening. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's exactly what Allison said at the dinner party from hell.
Look at
Like
that. I'm a medium.
exactly.
So wait until the kids are older.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. I'm sure more stories will come out today, but that's all we got for now as far as the morning of 4th of July. In other news, VPR started filming on Wednesday. I'm sure you guys have seen those posts.
I have.
Yeah.
Noticeably missing Rachel and Sandoval. Sandoval is filming this other show. I forget the name of it, but it's kind of like a Survivor type, like reality celebrity show. Kenya is also on it, which I thought was interesting. This seems like maybe part of his like comeback tale. Like if we see him in this vulnerable state on a Survivor type show, maybe we'll feel
Maybe
something for
we'll.
him,
No.
but I don't.
I did hear
Hard no.
Rachel left her mental health facility though recently. So
Yes. So there was like a lot of talk, like I think TMZ broke it, like Rachel's in negotiations with her contract, but then another story came out and it was like Rachel's in negotiations to leave her treatment facility. So I think that like maybe there was some
do you
cross
need
words there.
negotiations to leave? Or can you just
I
like say I'm done?
Well, to be honest, it depends how you get there. Every state's
Okay.
different. Like in
Okay.
Florida, there's a thing called a Marchman Act where it's like a legally binding thing where your family comes together with law enforcement to say like you are not well and you need to go to treatment. And if you leave, you could be put in jail.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
I don't know what the laws are where she is. But.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm glad we have you
I
as
know.
like just a source of knowledge.
Welcome.
So thank you.
You're so welcome.
Appreciate it.
I was watching Stars on Mars this week, and Shorts was voted off Mars, just so you guys know.
Bye, Schwartzy.
Mm.
Well, actually, I didn't watch it yesterday. This was last week, so for all I know, Portia could have been voted off too. But it was a different side of him. It was nice to see. He was cute. But you know what? I will say this. He was kind of voted off for the same shit he does on Vanderpump Rules, which is literally like ride the fence and not pick a side. So.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, you always do the best Tom impersonation, Darcy. I live for that.
I think it was Lala that called him like a beagle, and that's just always
That's
stuff.
true.
Like that's the funniest shit
It's
ever.
true. She loves to compare people to animals. Bambi eyed bitch. Did you guys see this thing about Jordan from Summer House Martha's Vineyard in Shorts? Apparently,
I see
Yes.
rumors here and there.
Yeah.
Yes.
She made a statement that was like, "This is purely platonic. I love him as a friend." I'm like, how well could you know him as a friend? You've only been around for 5 minutes.
I bet they banged.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. I don't believe her.
Maybe they're not a couple, but they probably hooked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with yes on that.
Which is fine. I mean, do whatever you want to do.
She said they met after after maybe he taped a Watch What Happens Live or something like that.
But could you imagine going for Schwartz over Amir? Like Amir was a handsome man, and then you've got Tom Schwartz with his hands in his mouth.
You want to know what though? I think that's because Amir's so short. I think that's why.
Oh,
he's a short king.
He's really short. I'm short, so for me, everyone's tall. But like, I think it's because he's short.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. So Pump, the infamous Pump, has, I believe, closed officially now. But they had their closing party on Saturday. They filmed it. Everyone was there. We had some listeners send in some photos that were there, which were nice to see. Ken and Lisa at a table together. It was like the VIP table. Schwartz was bartending, which I thought was interesting because he never actually bartended there. Remember, he did one shift and he like had a panic attack and had to leave. So I thought it was interesting that he was bartending there.
Maybe he was just doing it for that clip, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just for funsies.
Yeah, but it seems like that they're heavy into filming, and that's what we're going to see. We're going to see a lot about something about her. We're going to see Pump closing, and
I feel like it's going to be another boring season, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't know what they could bring us after Scandival. I mean,
yeah.
And we've talked it to death. Like, I don't want to talk about that anymore either. So I guess we'll find out. I'll be interested to see like what happens when and if Ariana has to like actually face Tom, or if Rachel comes back. I'll be interested.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna watch it. I would have watched even if this was a shitty season.
Same.
Yeah. I think it'll be interesting to see the dynamic with everyone. To see, like, now that time has passed, sort of things have settled down. Like, do they still hold that same energy and anger towards the both of them?
Yes.
It does appear like, I mean, Ariana and Schwartz were in the same space, so it seems like she is maybe like forgiven him or is letting go of the like we're never ever going to be friends thing. Guess we'll see.
Or she has to film because she needs money.
Well, she has about 7 million endorsements, including Tidy Cat was the latest one I saw.
That.
It didn't make me like her anymore. I hate cats.
I love my cat.
I hate them all. Everyone. Did you guys say there's going to be some sort of spinoff, 8-episode spinoff with apparently Jax, Brittany, and Kristen?
I saw that. I just, because they were billing it like, oh, it's about like having babies and stuff, and it's like Kristen's not sort of in
Yeah.
that group. So like, who else are
Yeah.
they bringing on? What is this going to actually look like?
People kept asking if like anyone thinks Stassi was going to be back. I'm going to say no. I feel like she took her cancellation really hard and she ain't coming back.
Yeah,
I think she's grown from it. Like, I think she's outgrown reality
Mhm.
TV. She's doing
Yeah,
fine
she
with
has
her
other
tours
businesses.
and her family.
Yeah.
agree.
And she's about to pop any second with her second kid
Mhm.
anyways. That's it for VPR Corner, unless you guys have any more exciting details I missed out on. But I just feel like that's all that's on my feed ever is anything
Is
VPR
VPR?
related. Yeah. Yeah. So Emily from Real Housewives of Orange County confirms that she has had lipo and has been using Ozempic. I know there was a lot of speculation about her weight loss. She does appear to be hitting the gym hard. But I mean, like, are we shocked? I think anyone who loses
You're
weight
not.
now.
You texted me like a week ago and you're like, okay, Emily is definitely on Ozempic and she had her arms done. And then like the article on the
It's
page
true.
6 came out a few days later. I was like, Jenna, you called it.
I'm gonna say this: she looks phenomenal. By whatever way she got there, she looks fantastic. And good for you. If you feel better about yourself, great. But just
Listen,
own it, and that's all I care about.
exactly. I'm all about if you want to take
Own it,
Ozempic,
baby.
like go for it. I have no judgment here. Do you get that semi-glitude, okay? Shoot it up.
Amen. And she looks great. And
She
good
looks
for her.
great.
And I think her arms look better. So there.
Wait, she said she just got a little bit out of control with filming, but there was one part, Watch What Crappens, like 3 weeks ago. They were like, she just looks like she wants to eat the kettlebell. And then they were at
the cake.
Tamra's party, and she's like, I just want to eat the kettlebell, and I almost died. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh, speaking of Watch What Crappens, guys, I had to tell you this, Darcy. I was listening to their like Dancing Queens episode, like the first one,
Mhm.
and Ronnie also thought that Leonie's daughter's name was Shallot.
I'm in good company.
I watched it last week after we recorded and I texted Darcy. I'm like, it's Charlotte, but she definitely calls her Shallot.
So
Like, that's what
funny.
it sounds
It
like. I was
does.
just like,
It really
wait a
does.
second.
That's hilarious.
This one's for Amanda. This piece of news. Did you see that the Grand Dame turned 60? Darling?
I did not see that.
Oh, really?
I
So
didn't.
She didn't post anything, but there is this girl named Ashley Brittany. I mean, I don't know what her real name is, but that's what she goes by on the gram. And I feel like she's either just friends with people in the Potomac Circle, or maybe she's gonna be a friend of. I don't know. She posted like 700 pictures of it, so I had to do
Really?
some diving to find it. Yes,
Yeah.
but I did find it. It was like a flapper themed birthday.
Did they film it?
I'm gonna say yes, maybe,
I'm
because
so
there
sick
were
of the
other
flapper
people.
theme.
Me too.
It needs to go.
it
Like,
needs to
find a
die.
different decade. Let's like read another book. Like, we're over the
Needs to
Gatsby's.
We're over the
Roaring
Gatsby.
20s.
Oh, I'm done.
Let's
The only
move on.
like people that I saw in attendance were Candace and Mia, and then that whoever Ashley Brittany is. So
That's interesting.
I don't know if it was filmed or not.
I
but
did
they are filming
hear
right now.
that. Yeah, I did hear Karen came out and she was making some rude comments about Robin recently when she was at the BET Awards. So they are definitely not getting along.
Interesting, because they were like very much getting along when they had started filming, but
Yeah,
you know, those shady ladies. No one in that group actually likes each other, with the exception of like Giselle and Robin.
You're
be
right.
Honest.
You're right.
Does.
You're
They all
absolutely right.
They're such shady ladies.
And I think that's why it's like one of my favorites, because they're all so shady.
Like, let's not fake a friendship. But then like Robin and Giselle, that's a real friendship.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Yeah, I think I love Potomac, and I think I love it the most because they didn't really have that history. So they like their relationships kind of built on the show. Like, they knew each other, but I don't think they really knew each other like that.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Also, some news that came out, Michael Jordan gave a statement about how he is not down with his son and Larsa dating. So you heard
love
it
that
here.
for them.
Yeah. Michael Jordan not into it.
Not a fan.
No. Summer House seems to be filming. And there's nothing like, well, yeah, something came out yesterday actually about the 4th of July party, but Amanda like posted a picture of herself, which you could very much tell she was in the house. Noticeably missing, just based on what they were posting this weekend, were Sam and Corey, which I thought was kind of weird because I really thought they'd be brought back. And maybe they are. Maybe they're just not there this weekend. And then Maya, which I'm so glad.
Yeah,
they don't
Chris
bring
was
her back.
also not there.
I know.
But
I really
saw,
liked Chris.
I like
I did
Chris.
too.
Yeah.
I did too. Paige and Sierra were there because I saw a picture.
Were they in bed?
No, they were like outside.
Yeah, I saw that. There was like video. Someone at the party did like some heavy video filming of themselves there, and that's how we got these like details of filming. But you know, it's 4th of July weekend. They also were all at the Loverboy like I don't know what it was, summer kickoff party like a week ago, which it's before filming, I think.
Yeah, I think this week is like the first week of filming.
Yeah, usually 4th of July is usually their first week. So
Carl and Lindsay there?
They were not there.
Didn't see that, but they also weren't posting anything this weekend, so it's possible they were there.
Mm-hmm.
There weren't huge clips, and even the photo of like Paige and Sierra is very blurry. I mean,
very
you can tell
blurry, very grainy.
Very blurry though.
Yes.
Yeah. I wanted to share this with you guys. I kind of like texted you about it yesterday, but I had posted. So have you guys seen the Captain Jason "I'm too sexy for my boat"?
Yes.
Video? It is so good. It's so good. I'm too sexy for my shirt, not my boat. Sorry. It's so funny. Aisha's in it, and he's like, "Aisha, where's my shirt?" And she's like, "Captain, you're too sexy for your shirt." And then he starts singing that. But I posted it, and he was like, "Thanks for the support," basically. And I was like, "Yeah, of course." He's like, "We really want to get picked up for season 3. I'm like, "Are you really worried about that? You're literally the hottest guy on Bravo."
That's what you said to him?
Yes, and he said, "Well, you just never know with these kinds of things." I'm like, "Well, you have our support, so."
I'll definitely have to watch Below Deck Under. What is it called?
Below Deck Down Under. I'm definitely watching, and it's on Bravo now. So
now it's
that
on
means,
Bravo.
Yeah, because Peacock is freaking $2.99 now. So that's why they moved it. But that means it was good enough that they were like, "No, we can't leave it on Peacock, or people aren't going to see it."
Mm-hmm.
So I am wondering what they're going to do with the girls' trips, if they're going to move them from Peacock.
Yeah.
But like Amanda said last week, I think like they do play them on Bravo. They play them a little bit later.
Yeah. I got an email from Bravo Insider like hyping up the most recent girls' trip is going to be now airing on Bravo. And I was like, this is such a huge gap in time. So I don't know if it had previously aired on Bravo and they were just like pumping this up like going into a holiday weekend. Maybe, but it was weird. It was really weird.
That is
weird. They were doing that with Miami too, because they're like released all of Miami on Bravo, which I think they played it before anyways, but I guess not. I guess I just watched it on Peacock, so I never know. But yeah, if it's only on Peacock, like a lot of people will miss out. Nobody's gonna be paying that $2.99. I mean, I am for sure. Anywho, any other news that you guys saw?
No, I think we covered it.
Well, so we're really light on shows this week because it's 4th of July, so nothing on, Summer House MV ended, no Atlanta on Sunday, no Below Deck yesterday, and then I know we're going to get slammed with a double episode next week, and then it's done. So there will be a reunion, though. I think like a Watch What Happens style reunion. Dancing Queens also ended, so we are light on shows. We have Crappy Lake starting next Sunday. So
I know. I'm very excited for that.
This coming Sunday. Yeah. And then after that, the week after starts like Roni, Below Deck Down Under, and all that.
That'll be fun.
I feel like we're going to have to hear about like Southern Charm airing at some point, maybe at the end of summer.
Maybe.
Are they going to air
or even Winter House?
Yeah, probably Winter House first, because they did preview that at Summer House.
They did.
Yeah, so lots of good stuff coming up. I'm also like glued to my phone because I'm waiting for an announcement on when BravoCon tickets are going on sale. Because
I'm surprised they haven't said anything.
It is like almost a month later than it was last year, but
you're right. It was the first week of October.
Yeah,
last year. I'm
thinking sometime this month maybe we'll get an announcement about it. But I'm like clinging to my phone.
You're ready.
I'm ready. Are you kidding? I have a flight. I have a hotel. I just booked Nobu. We're ready.
I love that for you.
I'm waiting for Vanderpump Paris on Open Table to open up their schedule. Want to see Oliver in action. All he does is post pictures of him with people that come there to eat. So
of course.
That could be us. Could be us, stars.
It will be us.
It will be us.
We have to manifest it.
Yes. Ask,
I will
believe,
manifest
receive.
it for you guys.
Ask, believe, receive. All right, well, let's talk a little about the Dancing Queens finale because we had that last week. What did you guys think? What did you guys think of the season overall?
I really liked it.
I was a
thought
fan.
it was fun. It was competitive. Like there was like bits of shadiness here and there, but overall it was a good, easy show to get into.
Yeah.
Maybe unpopular opinion, but I love Sabrina, and I'm so glad she won.
I love it. It's not unpopular with me. I like her. She's fucking in it to win it.
Oh yeah, she doesn't mess around.
No, she's super nice too. She's funny. When I post funny like shady polls, she like comments. She's funny.
I love that.
I loved it. I don't think the ratings were that great. I don't know that they expected really high ratings, so I'm not sure if it'll come back, but I would like to see a season 2. Maybe with like more dancers, maybe like those 2 dancers that were also in the finale that like weren't a part of the show kind of thing.
Yeah. I feel like it was interesting. I would like to see more dancing. Yeah. More competitiveness.
Yeah, definitely more dancing. And more dancers. Maybe I don't need as much backstory on their life. Like that part wasn't really that interesting to me. Especially because like they're not really connected in any way other than when they see each other at competition. Like they don't it felt like the time that like some of them spent together was forced.
Yeah, and I'm like, even like with the housewives, some housewife stories, like I don't want to hear about your family, like I don't care about Drew's family. Like I don't care about most of your backstory.
Yeah.
I don't need to go to your therapy sessions.
I don't want to go to Sonya's house.
So I feel like that a lot of that, I didn't really care about their personal life story.
Yeah, same. Well, I think there was maybe really no surprise that Sabrina won. She had a lot to prove. She didn't win at the last competition. I was honestly, what was surprising a little bit was how like passive aggressive and shady Gael was towards Sabrina. It just didn't seem to fit. Like, where did it come from? She like,
I feel like that's like the European in her.
Maybe.
Like I feel like that, and I feel like they're all like Sabrina's shady, but I think they're all pretty shady.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When you're that competitive with each other and such a competitive, you're all going to be shady. You're going to make your little digs. You're going to talk your shit. Exactly. It just kind of comes with the territory.
Exactly.
I thought it was super cute that Ronnie
showed up.
Sabrina. Super
Same.
Cute.
Love that for them.
Yeah. They're cute. They're very cute. So I like they posted like kind of, I guess, 6-month updates at the end, which is nice. It was kind of like housewife style, right? So Pooja quit Latin. So I guess we won't be seeing her.
Do you think she only went to Latin for the show? Because that's like the vibe I get. She wanted to be cast. She had to be Latin. She tried it. It didn't work out for her. And she immediately went back to rhythm.
Yeah. I think when I was listening to the Crappens guys and like they kind of speculated that like maybe this pilot started out with like just a couple people and it wasn't like really going to be anything. And they were like, find more people and bring it back to us. So they just kind of like found these other storylines, which I could see that fitting.
Okay.
Other updates, Sabrina and Stas are still winning and fighting. Donnie lost 10 pounds and got a new pro. I'll say she looks like she lost a lot more than 10 pounds. She looks great.
She posted something over this weekend and she looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
Ozempic.
She looks very confident in herself. I don't know. It didn't look quite Ozempic-y, but she did look good. It wasn't like, okay, Ozempic to me is like you look like you could never, ever, ever possibly be that skinny on your own ever. And haven't been since like maybe 8th grade.
Is that when you're already skinny and taking it? Or because like, let's be, she was a little bit overweight. No judgment here because I am not the skinny girl. But maybe she just started. You know, maybe she doesn't take it. I don't know. But
look at Emily though. Like you look at it and you're like, there's no way you got there on your own in this amount of time. No
it's
way.
Very quick. You're right.
And she looks like very, very skinny.
You know who looks super skinny? Erica Jane.
Yeah, she does.
She looks
good.
Obscene.
She looks good.
I always loved Erica's body type. And even like Emily, like they were bigger girls. It's more relatable. And then all of a sudden they're like these stick thin. And it's just like, oh.
Yeah. They don't want to be relatable. That's not housewives are not meant to be relatable.
They should be. No, fuck that. I want a relatable housewife.
I'm gonna be relatable as soon as I can get on Ozempic and get.
Yeah,
I'm going.
I'm gonna be relatable,
bitch.
too.
I'm going. Don't stop me now.
I think too with Donnie, like at the end of the episode, she was saying like she felt more comfortable and confident dancing. So
Yeah.
I wonder. She said a lot of her weight gain came after the death of her father and sort of
Yes.
working through that. So
Yeah.
I wonder if she's just emotionally gotten to a place where she maybe feels like gotten her eating under control or whatever it might have been, because like she's
Sure.
obviously physically active.
Yeah, she looks like it looked like a natural progression. It didn't
just
look
love her.
Ozempic-y.
Because she's relatable.
And also, I can't imagine they made enough on this show to be affording Ozempic. Just saying. The other two updates were Colette's son was moving into an assisted living, which is so cute. And Leonie's spending more time with her family and ended it with her dance partner. Boring. But I like Dancing Queens. I hope they bring it back. I really do.
I liked it.
And
It
I
was
think it would
fun.
be cool if they brought more crossover from Dancing with the Stars. I think more people would watch it because so many people watch that show.
Yeah.
I big time. Even it went to Disney Plus last season, and people like got Disney Plus to watch it.
Yep.
Let's talk OC. What are you guys' thoughts? We went to the Dude Ranch.
Oh, okay. It was good. It was a decent episode. I mean, wasn't the best one this season, but it was good.
I missed Emily, honestly.
I missed Emily. I'm so mad she can't come and she has COVID. That's so annoying. She missed the
I
cash
know.
trip.
I missed her. I thought that it probably would have been a better episode if she were there, to be honest.
Yeah, she would have been riling Heather up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, I feel like Heather got riled on her own. I think she definitely stood her own. I do think, like, watching Tamra, and you say I'm a Heather hater, and this is just proof that I'm not. Because watching Tamra and Taylor, first of all, like, Taylor, you gullible idiot. You totally took the bait. Like, you let Tamra, like, pump you into, like, looking up that IMDb bullshit. And that was all Tamra. Shady ass Tamra.
I love it. They were looking up the IMDb at dinner. So good.
If you guys saw, so Taylor was on Watch What Happens Live afterwards, and she posted a picture of herself from it, and she goes, IMDb stands for I am that bitch.
Yeah.
I
saw that.
Funny. I'm like, you didn't make that up, but I thought it was funny. Okay, so whose side were you on? Team Heather, Team Taylor?
I'm Team Heather.
I'm Team Heather.
Yeah, on this one, I'm Team Heather too. I feel like she has done a lot. Maybe it hasn't been since the early 90s, but she has done a lot, and Taylor's done nothing. So you shouldn't be
what I
shading
don't
people.
get is how she's like, oh, you have this offer, and then she's telling Tamara like, oh, they need to see a casting tape, but she won't tell Heather that. Heather heard that,
right?
Because Tamara was like, well, did you tell her? And so, like, what is it? Does she have it, or does she have to send a casting tape? That's why I'm Team Heather, because the producers never even reached out to her.
No, because it wasn't like real. I feel like someone dropped out, and it sounds like it's just some like indie film. Like it doesn't sound like something with real production value. I mean, it's being filmed in Oklahoma, so I don't know. Yeah,
no hate to our Oklahoma listeners.
Yeah, no shade to you. I'd love to go and visit sometime. To a dude ranch, maybe.
Yeah.
Would you guys go to a dude ranch for a girls' trip?
Yeah. It's not my vibe.
You would? Amanda?
Would. I mean,
outdoors. Shut the fuck up.
And animals.
If there's whiskey or vodka, I mean, I'm down, right?
Ew. No, it's not for me.
It's not.
For me. Okay. Oh, no. Speaking of, I just said ew, and this like totally triggered me. What is going on with Gina and her confessionals and like her voice and her bugged out eyes? She was like, I don't want anyone to confuse me with being a nature girl. Ew. Like, what?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
Why
a fan
is she
of
talking
Gina.
more and more like that? I feel like she's so overproduced right now.
She is. She's super overproduced right now. I feel like she's nervous. She's losing her spot, and she's coming in way too hot.
Yeah, it's too much for me. Also, her being in the bunkhouse, I'm like, that's because they do pay for portions of these trips, and I'm like, that's why you're in the bunkhouse.
How do you know that?
I read it, I think, in Not All Diamonds and Rosé, maybe.
Okay,
But
okay. I've always wondered.
they're not paid for. Like, they do have to pay for, like, some things are comped for sure, but they do have to pay for a lot. Like, I think they'll get like a regular flight, but if they want to fly private or like first class, they got to
I
pay for
do
that
know that because I
themselves.
remember that from Dallas, and I
Yes,
remember
when
Leanne
Brandy
Locken.
upgraded and
Yeah.
Leanne couldn't.
Yeah,
When they
she
went
was
to
in
like,
coach.
where'd they go? Thailand or something like that?
Somewhere overseas,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think Thailand. They went to the Ladyboy show. I remember that. That was like the drama that ended Dallas, basically. But yeah, so they do pay for some portion of their cast trip. And I feel like she had to stay in the bunkhouse because she had to do the laundry in order to pay for the trip.
Would you stay in the bunkhouse or the villa?
The villa. I am a five-star bitch.
You are a bougie bitch.
Was there a Four Seasons on the ranch? Because that's where you could find me.
Mine would all be dependent on like who I'm staying with. Because if I'm staying with somebody super fun and we get to be in the bunkhouse, hell yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
that's fair, but no, I'll still go to the villa. I'll invite you guys over for a cocktail.
Amanda will be in the bunkhouse.
Yeah, it's more about the people, less about the vibe. I'm good with whatever.
No, it's more about the accommodations for me. No person is worth suffering bad accommodations.
I love that for you.
It's not called Boujee Bravo Bitches for nothing. Jesus Christ.
Fact. We're gonna get the boot, Amanda.
I know.
So
We're
gotta up
we're
the
not
game.
bougie enough.
I know. So funny. This is not called basic, probably. I wanted to know, so obviously Heather and Terry have like sold their mall house and they moved to an apartment in LA. Do you guys think she'll remain on the show? I mean, she doesn't even live in Orange County.
I don't know. Interesting. I would like to see her on Beverly Hills, though. That would be like a good crossover.
I don't know why.
I feel like she could put.
She was always better for Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I feel like she could put Dorit in her place. Like, I feel like it would be funny to watch her because she's very. I think she's super smart. I'll be honest. I think she's one of the more smart housewives. When she argues, she shuts you down really quick. Like her argument with Taylor, I feel like nobody knew what to say. They all just kind of sat there and stared at her because she was right.
Yeah, she's very smart. She's a very good businesswoman too. I always thought she was more appropriate for Beverly Hills. I don't know. I feel like she wanted to be a big fish in a little pond, and that's why she went to
maybe
Orange
that's
County.
why she went to Orange County.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow night. That's the only show playing on Bravo this week is Orange County.
It's Orange County.
Oh man.
I know. Light week. Okay, we wanted to do something fun since we knew it was kind of a light week. And so we decided that each one of us was going to come up with our dream Real Housewives Ultimate Girls trip cast. There were like no rhyme reasons to this at all. It was just pick a cast and provide a location. So, Darcy, tell us your cast.
All right. So my girls, it's going to be Lisa Vanderpump, Jennifer Aiden, Larsa, Lisa Barlow, Marlo, Karen Huger, Aviva and her husband, because that's the only way you can get her there, and Chanel Ayan. And we are going to the Galapagos Islands.
Okay.
Wow, that is a cast.
That is.
All right, provide us
chaos.
Give us some reasoning. Yeah, give us some reasoning for your cast pick.
Looking for like similar personality types where you know they're gonna like go at it with one another, but also everybody wants to be the biggest one in the room and have the spotlight. So seeing them fight for that, it makes for great TV.
I love
and the
that.
Galapagos would be cool as hell. There's animals.
You're a big animal person.
I love an animal.
I love that. Also, after we share our cast, I'm going to post these on our Instagram so you guys can vote which cast would make a better season 6. We'll send it to Bravo. Send it to Bravo. And Daryl. Amanda, who do you got? Dream cast, go.
Ramona Singer, Dorinda Medley, Sonia Morgan, Jennifer Aiden, Phaedra Parks, Dorit, Karen Huger, and Leanne Locken.
Love that.
All right.
That is a cast.
Yeah.
So I just feel like Darcy said, they all want to be a big fish in the pond. They all are, the queen housewives. They're all delusional, all of them. And a lot of them will just like Phaedra will lie to save face. She will just lie straight to you like, oh, I'm having this baby. I don't care that I'm 5 months pregnant. They told me he's got to come out.
Yep.
Like, doesn't matter. He's ready. They said he's ready to come out. I mean, the most insane things. And I chose Hawaii because I don't know that we've ever done a Hawaii trip. It's beautiful. And can you imagine these women like climbing a volcano, like hiking a volcano?
No.
It'd be hilarious. So.
No. We only ever get Hawaii on Beverly Hills when we go to Camille Grammer's house.
Oh, yeah. So there you go.
That's it. So I like it.
I love it.
All right. I chose to go Diabolical Bravo Has-Beens is the title of my RHUGT trip. And so it starts with Alexis Bellino. We have Aviva. We have Danielle Staub. Needy Leaks. Carlton Jabia. Leah Black. Leanne Locken, and Mikhail Salahi from Real Housewives of DC, the one that lied to get into the White House. And I just feel like this would be nothing but pure chaos. And they're all nuts.
Yes.
All of them.
Where are they going?
They're going to Below Deck Med with Captain Sandy and Malia. They're going to be on a boat. Yep, the whole time.
Oh my God. Med. Sounds awful.
Sounds amazing. Has there ever been a Housewives Below Deck?
There have been Housewives on Below Deck.
Yeah, like Heather Gay was a guest.
Actually, Alexis Bellino was a guest. Cynthia and Claudia Jordan went on Below Deck too.
Yeah. Okay. So there's been some crossovers.
Yeah, there have been some on there, but no actual like whole cast on Below Deck. But I would love that.
That would be amazing.
Would be a good episode.
I'm putting it into the universe. I think it's funny we only had like a couple of like the same people. We all really went for different casts. I also made an alternate cast. It's called the Lisa Kims, and it's Lisa Rinna, Lisa Vanderpump, Lisa Hochstein, Lisa Barlow, Lisa Wu, Lisa Milan, Kim Zolciak, and Kim Richards. So alternate.
I love
cast.
that.
The theme is just you have to be named Lisa or Kim.
I like it.
Yeah.
These would be fun casts. I was really New York heavy, but I mean, New York is amazing.
Yeah. I cannot wait to see them. I feel like I was trying to keep in mind like who had already been on it.
Oh, okay.
No one on my cast had been on it, but
yeah.
I love because honestly, like it's interesting to me like how they decide like, okay, well we're gonna just put Vicky on it twice, or we're gonna put we'll put Phaedra on it again.
Brandy.
Like, it is interesting how
but it's also they have to, I'm sure it's like a money thing too, like who wants money, who doesn't want all the money, like
right.
Yeah.
Did you guys see, speaking of Brandy, that she's tweeting out that she lost her driver's license? If you could please send it to her if you find it.
She said, put it in the mail for me, please. Brandy Lynn Glanville.
Please pray for Brandy during this difficult time. She lost her driver's license.
I can't. There's something wrong with that girl.
Oh my God. Well, ladies, happy Independence Day. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful 4th of July. Anything else you want to talk about before we skedaddle to the fireworks?
I don't think so.
Nope. Stay safe.
Well, if you liked what you heard here, you can follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. We post a lot of great content on our Instagram at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on our TikTok at Boujee Bravo Bitches, and on our Twitter at Boujee Bravo Bees.
That's it, bitch.